Hey guys, I got my GHK M4 here. I bought it from Simoon back in December, a month ago, and I put a few thousand rounds through it, and I haven't had any issues besides one or two. The first issue was the bolt catch on the bolt carrier got rounded off and stopped locking back, but that was after thousands of rounds, so you know, it's expected. It's happened with pretty much every gas blowback I've owned. But the bolt catch is a lot more reliable than on Wii and like WE. But yeah, I bought it from Simoon. I really like Simoon because they gave me extra stuff, extra parts, replacement parts along with the rifle when I bought it. There are a bunch of really nice guys over there. I really highly recommend buying from Simoon. Yeah, they gave me extra O-rings, an extra hop-up chamber, an extra hop-up rubber, bucking, a bunch of replacement parts that don't come with the gun. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I haven't had any issues besides the bolt catch, and yeah, it shoots way better than my Wii that I had before with the Raw-Tech parts. Even with Raw-Tech parts, it was pretty unreliable, but this works amazingly. It's the most reliable rifle I've ever, GBBR I've ever had. This is stock, except for a WE buffer spring in here. Sorry. Yeah, I just, I kind of liked how it looked. It's kind of like a Salt Mod Block 1. It's kind of, I didn't have any Salt Mod Block 1s before, so I just decided to keep it like this so I can get the hop up. But anyway, this video is going to be about the Devilhunter mod, and this mod was conceived on Gas Guns forum by a user named Devilhunter, and I think he's from Spain. Maybe not, but I think he is. Anyway, the Devilhunter mod pretty much allows you to use bottled CO2 in normal green gas magazines. So there's a bunch of benefits from doing that, such as like you get a lot more efficiency and recoil and snappiness over propane, and also it's a lot cheaper than if you were going to get CO2 magazines. The capsules are a lot more expensive than just filling up one of these bottles. Like, this is 20 ounces, and I think it only costs like $5 to fill at like Sports Authority, whereas with the capsules it's like $10 for 20 of them or something. It's a lot cheaper with this, and also you save a lot more CO2 because you can top off the mags. You don't have to change out a capsule every single time you reload. Anyway, yeah, it reduces your reload time, so it gets you on and off the field faster. Like, you don't have to do all that unscrewing and screwing with the CO2 mags and the capsules. Compared to propane, it kicks a lot harder, and it doesn't smell so bad. It doesn't have that gross smell. And also, like on propane, I noticed that the BBs would sometimes drop on full auto, which is pretty normal for gas blowbacks. But with this mod, with CO2, the BBs don't drop at all. It's almost like you're shooting with like an HPA setup. There's literally like no cooldown, and the BBs just stay straight, even on full auto. So it's a pretty awesome mod. Let me show you. Let me go over like basically how you do it. So this mag is the mag that I did the mod to, and basically what you do is you basically just replace the inlet valve and the output valve with a KJW M9 inlet valve, and then a GHK M4 CO2 magazine output valve. And I actually EVIC actually has these in stock, these GHK CO2 output valves. They're like 20 bucks from Evic. And then these KJW valves, you can get them on Amazon for like $5. So it's you know, the GHK valve is pretty expensive, but I think it's definitely worth it. Another thing you have to do is, I'm not going to show you right now. I'll go through all the steps in a different video, but there's actually 2 tubes on this magazine. If you slide this little plate off, there's 2 tubes, and you actually have to unscrew the caps on the bottom of these tubes, and then you have to put plumbing tape on the threads of the caps of the tubes to seal them, because CO2 obviously it's higher PSI, and yeah, so you got to do that too, or else you're gonna have leaks. But after I did that, literally no leaks. I haven't heard any leaks coming from here, and I put it in some water and there wasn't any leaks that I could see. There weren't any bubbles. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this mod. And now I'm gonna go into the efficiency test. So we're gonna see how many shots we can get on one fill. So here we go. Okay, now for the efficiency test, we're going to screw on this adapter here. This is the Mad Bull CO2 adapter with the regulator on it. And so what you do is you want to make sure before you screw it on that this is all the way unscrewed counterclockwise. Yeah, counterclockwise. And then what you do is you just thread it on this tank right here. And you want to make sure it's tight. You want to make sure it's all the way on there, like that. And then what you do is you basically just turn this knob clockwise to increase the PSI on the regulator. So right now, now you can see the PSI is going up. You want to get it to about 800 PSI. So that's about right there. Right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's it. And then basically you just fill it like a normal green gas magazine, or I mean propane, or whatever you use. So you just inject it, and you can hear it siphoning into the mag too. Alright, there, I heard it stop siphoning, so I know it's full. And it's actually pretty satisfying, because you know exactly how long to fill it up for, because you can actually hear it, the gas siphoning from the tank. But anyways, for this test I'm going to be using Elite Force .2s. I don't like Elite Force BBs. Recently someone did a test and showed how many air pockets there are in them compared to Golden Ball BBs. And so I don't want to support Elite Force anymore, but they're pretty much the only BBs I had laying around, so whatever, it'll work for this test. So I'm going to fill up a mag here. Okay, this one's full. Okay, it's full. And so now we're going to see how many shots we can shoot out of this on full auto. Alright, that's one mag. This mag is very cold, by the way. So with propane this would just be done. And it's about like 55 degrees right now, so it's not hot. It's not necessarily cold either, but it's definitely not warm. But this mag is very cold right now. Alright, here we go with the second mag. Alright, that's the second mag. I'm gonna fill it up with some more BBs. Alright, here's the third mag. Alright, third mag's finished. Alright, here we go with the fourth mag. Alright, here we go. Fourth mag finished. Damn, this thing is damn efficient. And I am not, this is all on one fill, by the way. Just want to make that clear. 4 mags is a lot. Especially when this mag is this cold. I mean, CO2 doesn't cool down a lot. That's why this mod is, I love it so much, because you can pretty much use your... Alright, here we go with the fifth mag. Locked. Uh-oh, something's leaking. It's leaking. I don't know why it's leaking. Let's try to get off a mag real quickly. It's probably just because it's so cold. Okay, the leaking has stopped. So I think that was just I think it's just because it's so cold right now. I mean, look at that. It's frozen over. This is the first leak I've ever heard from this thing. Alright, this mag is very cold. This is the 6th mag. Alright. I probably could have, if I heated this mag up, I probably could have gotten through that 6th mag. But still, that's pretty damn efficient. I mean, this thing is cold now, like really cold. But yeah, if it didn't leak there, you know, if the temperature was a little bit warmer, then I'm pretty sure it could have finished that 6th mag. But still, 6 mags, that's pretty damn impressive. So anyways, that's the Devilhunter mod. Or that's how efficient it gets. You know, the efficiency might go down a little bit after you know, you install the adjustable nozzle, try to get that FPS up to 400, but probably not by much because it's already shooting at like 350. But yeah, I mean, your efficiency is still a lot better.